Yeah, I'm starting early. Sue me, yo. How the fuck we doing? Y'all doing good? I got a big iPod behind me. It's a giant iPod. From Steve Jobs. Gave it to me. I don't like the way that green looks. We change that. Blue? We thinking blue? Pink. Maybe just white. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I'll tell you. My neighbors are playing with sheet metal today, which is cool. What's the big idea, huh? Hey, Jenna. EDC was tight as fuck. Did a lot of shit. I haven't been to the back home in a little bit, so we got a lot to talk about, dude. Got the new TERROR REID hats, Tor exclusive. Although I'm thinking about dropping them online. You want to take a look? It's fucking nice. I fucking designed that shit, yeah. DMZ, what's good? I met a DMZ at EDC. Good guy, great guy. Anonymous guy. We had some conversations. I was supposed to get a jersey from you Sunday or a hoodie, but I had to leave. I was too tired. I got there way too early, bro. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Yeah, you know, I think today is the day that I lock in with DMZ live. We're going to do a live lock-in. Okay? I told you I would. And then I left. I told you I was going to, and then I left, so I owe that to you. Dude, you can hear my neighbors. They've been quiet all day. Crazy. Let me see if I'll turn off this gate so you can hear it. Come on. Never mind. As soon as I turn it off, I'm gonna just leave it. They're doing me dirty right now. Fuck it. Did I finally cave and make a TikTok? My management made me that TikTok a while ago, and I never logged in. And now it's weird because I can log in on my computer, but not on my phone. But it kind of works out because I don't have to open TikTok. So now what I did was I logged in and I just scheduled like 60 TikToks. So I'm good. I don't got to go on it at all. Vine's way better than TikTok. It's all in my head, dude. Yeah, I have like 200 clips ready to go. I don't have a team. Well, I have a team for TERROR REID, but Getter's still bare bones. But hey, just signed with UTA agency, and they do anything talent related. So, in case you don't know, with music, or just entertainment. So there's management that handle, fucking managing your shit, organizing stuff, handling offers. Agents are the people that get you shows, that get you TV spots, interviews, podcasts, also sponsors. And UTA is one of the biggest agencies. They do it all. So right now they signed Getter for music, but the plan is to also use their comedy and film department to do more shit with that. So it's just the beginning. I put one new song out too. Mike Posner, shout out Mike Posner, fucking legend, hooked me up with the opportunity to remix Cooler Than Me. Everybody knows that song, and if you don't, you're a fucking liar or you're 5. So yeah, shout out Mike Posner, one of the most positive dudes I've ever met in my life. So fucking cool. And also linked with there's so much shit went down, and good shit, not like drama, but linked up with Danny, sudden death again for the first time in a long time. Linked up with my old management team, was chilling with them. It feels so good to not have any beef with anybody. I didn't get to chill with Excision because like I said, I left early the first day, but the plan was to link up with him and chop it up after all the beefs. But yeah, everything's looking cool. Oh yeah, I went to, so I did Canada. Y'all saw us have fun in Canada. Shout out my brothers at all the 6, Puya, Fat Nick, Gutter Boy. Everyone. It was a fucking awesome time. I wish we did more bus casts. We were planning on doing 10 of them. We ended up doing 5 because the internet was I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm American and I go to Canada. But everywhere we went, the best internet was in the most remote place, which is usually the opposite. But yeah, it was fun. Great fucking tour. Awesome crowds. I love Canada. And I think I opened up the boys. Wow, that sounded fucking crazy. Let's cut that. We can edit that in post. I changed the boys' opinions on doing streaming and podcasts and stuff. Not that they didn't want to, but I feel like they weren't super enthused. And then once the ball started rolling, it was really fun. What I tell you, if you watched any of the buscasts, Fat Nick is the funniest motherfucker ever. And I do think there were some people in those, if you watched them, that were taking him serious, but it's just a bit. The whole thing's a bit. It's fucking hilarious. He's a fucking comedic genius, and he's a great musician, and I love those guys. And then I went home for a day, did some lounge, and then we went to Denver to link up with Skrill Dog, and the Ausla team, his whole squad. I hung out with a lot of old homies. Night Punk was there. Got to link with AC again. Habstract. I'm going to miss so many names. Wookie. We all fucking... It was so fun. It was like a high school reunion. And it was funny because we're all older now, and I hadn't seen any of these fools for like 4 years. And I see them, I was like, oh shit. But it's cool. Everyone's doing great. Of course, Sonny is glowing. Got a cool new beard, cool new haircut. Played a 5.5, maybe 6 hour set. Insane. No openers or anything. Boss shit. And he actually closed the set for any old heads out there that are my age. From first to last, Emily, that was the last song he played. It was beautiful. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. He's playing Emily. I don't know if he sang along. I was in the back, but it seemed like from his set, he was fucking around at first. He played in the middle of the crowd, and everyone was jamming. It was really cool. And then he made his way to the stage, and it seemed like he started with all of his newest stuff, and then kind of went backwards, and then ended on like the Emily vibes and like cinema and all that stuff. So we went like new to old. It was really cool. But hearing Emily live, dude, come out. Linked with Hawaii Slim. Shout out Hawaii Slim, bro. Fucking legend. Hung out with Smokey. Shout out Smokey. Fuck, there's so many people there. Jazz. I met Flo Dan. He's fucking cool. Flo Dan's the man with a plan in his hands. What else? That was fun. And then, oh no, you know what I did? Let's rewind a little bit. I did the Canada tour. Went home, did some lounge. Did some great lounge with some Tide. And then I flew to Seattle to see Corbin again. And I went, because I saw, if y'all know me, hold on, my Uber Eats is texting me. I'm the biggest Corbin fan. And we had a day off in Toronto in Canada, and we couldn't buscast because Canadian internet is fucking insanely bad for some reason, especially in the city. Weird. We had a day off, so I got a hotel room so I could work on some shit, clean up. Definitely not J-O. Definitely wasn't J-ing O in my hotel room. Get a call from Dom, the media guy, Genji, one of my fucking brothers. He's like, yo, guess who's playing tonight in Toronto on her day off, of all places? Corbin. And dropped everything. I had a bunch of plans. I was going to finish so much music and like have meetings and all this stuff. Canceled everything. Went to, I forgot what the club was, but we went there. There was fans there where they're all mad fucking cool. Just fucking, hey man, enjoy the show. Love your shit. Really cool. Saw Corbin with all my bros because my tour manager, Mac Goth, that's his real last name is Goth, which is legendary. He is a huge fan. Marcus, Puya's DJ, his DJ name is Will You Be My Friend. He's a huge fan as well. And he also lost 200 pounds recently. So shout out Marcus. Yeah, we all went. I think Puya and all them were playing golf pretty late. We saw Corbin. His opener, Lucy, was fucking tight. Carried on with the tour. Anyway, go home. Do hella lounge, dude. With sports scent Tide. Pack my bag again. Go to Seattle. Flew, dropped in Seattle. Didn't tell anyone. Me and my older brother bond through Corbin. So, it's like our thing. Anytime there's like leaked or unreleased Corbin, we send it to each other. So I flew out there, had to pop in, me and Lindsay. And check this out, dude. My boy Tanner Clemens is one of the many Tans out there. You know, we're really good. His Instagram name is A Good Cult Leader. Another one of the most positive dudes. Really just chilling with people like him. Very good for your mental health. His Instagram, I'm not even trying to plug. Actually, I'll plug his Instagram. It's A Good Cult Leader, and all of his content is literally just him being super fucking positive, and it makes you feel good no matter what. And he was in line for Corbin. Yes, I stood in line. I hate lines, but I stood in one. Posted up, chilling with fans, talking to people, yada yada. And then my brother slides with his homie. We go downstairs, but check this out. So before the show, we walked over to Tan's shop, which is right down the street. That actually, it just got broken into, so fucking shitty. But we went to check it out. On the way back, I see my boy Micro, who DJ'd on the last TERROR REID tour. Close friend of mine, love him. Crossing the street. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing in Seattle at a Corbin show? And he's like, yo, I'm with Eam Triplin. We're playing basically the big room of the venue Corbin was playing. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And I'm a huge Eam Triplin fan. Been listening to his shit for a long, long time. And so what was supposed to be just me and my brother, my girl watching Corbin, and ended up being fucking me, my girl, my brother, his homie, Tan, Micro, Eam. And we're like, I'm right next to Eam. We're singing Corbin bar for bar while Corbin's up on stage. And the coolest thing about Corbin is it's so hard and rare to work with him and meet him. So like, we're in the crowd, don't know him, could never talk to him, even though with anybody else it's possible, but it adds to the mystery. And it was so fun, so cool. And then directly after that, went and got some shawarma with my lady, and then went to Eam Triplin's show and was just watching all the, the JV kids with their broccoli haircuts jumping around. It was a great show. They had a great, the stage production was really cool. Micro fucking killed it. He's one of the best DJs around right now. Yeah, and then we went to Red Rocks, and we did that. And then go home, hang out with my chihuahua, hang out with my beloved lady. Then, let me rewind again, dude. So much stuff has happened. I'm trying to cover it all. I should have made notes. in the middle of the Canada tour, we had another day off, and I've been trying to find a good new agent. With agents, a lot of the time, they'll put you wherever, right? It's just a bag to them. And so I was taking meetings and this and that. I don't feel this. I feel this, blah, 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 blah. And one of my oldest fucking homies in the game, Ben Hogan, happens to be a fucking boss at UTA. And I had a meeting with UTA a couple weeks before, and they were super stoked and blah, blah, blah. And I'm showing them all the music, and I'm showing them like, yo, this comedy shit, blah, 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 doing this and that and this and that. And then they ghosted me, and they were like, ah, man, sorry, we're not interested, even though we said we were. And then that's why I always say the universe's path is fucking righteous and true, bruh. Because I really wanted UTA so bad, and I didn't get it, but I kept my head up. And then my boy Ben Hogan from UTA FaceTimed me on a day off in Canada, and he's like, brother, I was with you from the start. My first agency I ever signed to, he was a part of that agency, but he wasn't, like, he was new. And so all the festivals that I did, he was there. He's hilarious. He knows my humor. He knows my music. He knows everything about me. And it couldn't be a better agent for Getter right now for the whole project as a whole, because I want to do music, obviously, but I also want to do comedy and acting and all this stuff. So it's literally couldn't have worked out better. He calls me. He's like, yo, I know you're with the shits, but let's put something out fucking now. Toss me the Mike Posner stems. I made that remix in like 5 or 6 days. And while I felt rushed, it was like a good rush, because for the longest time I've been chilling, making shit how I want to, when I want to. But this was the first time in a while where it's like, yo, dude, there's a deadline. This shit is due at this date, and it fucking smacks. And I fucking love the remix. So shout out Ben Hogan, UTA, Mike Posner, everybody. And this is still all before I went home. Then I got home. Ben's like, yo, you're going to EDC. I'm like, big old bet. Went out there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Linked with Danny. Prosecute, met him. He's cool as fuck. Bunch of people were coming out. Literally felt like a celebrity. I like, think what you will about your boy. What's up, Dove? Shout out Dove. She's been helping me with my YouTube. She's fucking awesome. You're a quadruple threat, plus you kiss guys, no brainer pickup. Well, yeah, we'll go with that. I definitely kiss. There's nothing gay about kissing your bros. Straight up. It's a sign of respect. What was I saying though? Yeah, I felt like a fucking celeb out there, fool. Walking around. I was literally walking around backstage where all these artists are. I knew some peeps, but like, dude, people were coming up to me. Fucking Steve Aoki popped up. He's like, yo, bro, so good to see you. Been loving the shit you're doing. So good to have you back. And that's Aoki. That's one of the GOATs. Pasquale as well. That rhymed. That was cool. A lot of old homies. People coming up to me. I felt bad because when I got there, the first day I got there, I forgot to eat before. So I get there and I'm immediately exhausted, like looking for food, find some food. They're like, you need food tickets. So I had to go on like an hour-long trip to find a fucking food ticket to eat some chicken. And I did it, but in that hour, I felt like I was being kind of not a dick, but kind of like not fully locked into conversations with folks. But it was fun. I got to meet the boy DMZ. Shout out DMZiner. It is true. He's about 6'8". So I was threatened. Honestly, I felt threatened by DMZ News. But good guy, hell of a guy. We're gonna be locking in live on the air today. I promised him I'd do that. And I'm gonna be right back because my Uber Eats is here. Just give me 1 sec. Da da da. We're good, dude. Yeah, they even gave me a fork, bro. Come on now. We're going with a bowl, dude. I gotta watch my carbs now because I'm getting surgery tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow. Oh, Marcus is calling me. One sec. I'm gonna mute myself just in case he says anything inappropriate. No, we're just so locked in. It's insane. We're locked in? Oh, yo. Marcus has got a bowl. I got a bowl. Bro, it's like inception of the streams. I was just talking about you. You probably know that, so shout out you. Miss you, pal. You about to subscribe right now? Yo, dude, thank you, bro. Thank you for all your love and support, bro. All right, love you, dog. I'll see you. Such a pussy. And I'm just kidding. That's Marcus. Yeah, I'm getting a surgery tomorrow. Small surgery, nothing crazy, but I can't work out for a couple weeks, so I'm steering off the carbs. You know what I mean? Who the fuck is Richard Finger, bro? What's up, Pythagorean theorem? I remember you. What's good, dog? Super Dub, seeing you not only come in full circle, but bring all your shit together, making puzzle pieces fit. Never gone, but welcome back. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I think I really just ran out of. I've been telling people this. I pretty much ran out of ideas, and so I had to part ways for a little bit because I'm not the type of dude that's gonna put something out just to put it out and make money. There needs to be some sort of love in it. So I couldn't write anything, and I felt a lot more connected to the rap that I was doing. It was a lot more fun, and I felt that fulfillment. I wasn't getting fulfillment from making the other stuff, and I hadn't for a while. But I was getting it with the rap stuff, and had to do that for a bit. But I feel like while I still love rap, and that Terror Reid's not going to stop. I'm doing them both, like I did back in the day. But Terror Reid's like the passion project. So now it's like I'm going to fucking just be doing them both, yada yada. I feel fulfilled with music now because of Terror Reid, and I feel like I'm at a spot where I'm getting ideas for everything again. And yeah, I'm excited. This new Getter shit is crazy. I'm not even gonna fucking tell you about it. But girl, you gonna love it. Marcus knows. Marcus already knows. Me and Marcus were in a hotel room while I made the Mike Posner remix. And I'm like, yo, is this cool? Probably master hand some shit. I'm definitely making some shit with Danny. Yeah, I mean, me and Danny go way back. He was fucking, when I was freshly single, him and his whole crew was all there for me. I know his whole team pretty well. Yeah, and then it was nice to be able to, I hadn't been to a dance music festival in a while. It was so cool and different, but also the same, and felt very at home. But I'm actually really excited because right now I have a ton of ideas. I just finished my album with Domsa last night. Completely finished it. Finally, it's mixed. Everything, art's done. Submitting it this week for release. And then we'll be announcing in the next week with art and everything. But I will tell you, I forgot where I was going with this. Yeah, so I'm getting surgery tomorrow morning, and then I got to chill for like 2 or 3 weeks, and so that is my writing time. I'm just gonna finish as much shit as I can for Getter and for Terror Reid. But the album is done with Domsta. It's 8 tracks, all originals, all 50-50, me and him. It's called Samsara, and the theme of the album is duality. So there's a lot of dual messages. It's cool. There's songs where like if there's a hook where we're A-Bing, so like I'll say 4, he'll say 4, back and forth, and then I'll rap, and then the chorus comes back around, but now it's reversed, so I'm doing his parts and he's doing mine, and then he raps. So the whole album is supposed to be very just themed in like the power of 2 type shit. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, it's called Samsara, 8 tracks. The only features on it are Riley Casso's on 2 songs. There's a lot of cool Easter eggs and hidden messages throughout. There's a lot of stabs. There's a lot of shit talking. There will be some stuff I'm definitely gonna get shit for, but it's me. It's your boy, and I'm an artist, and it's art, and a lot of people are gonna be upset with me over some stuff, but a lot of people are also gonna love it, and I think a lot of people that I know personally are gonna be very happy with it. I call out some people, talk some shit. There's a whole song where me and Doms are just talking shit. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Put out some Getter stuff. I have like literally 37 songs, ideas that I'm gonna make into songs. Tell us your experience at Danny set. Yeah, it was cool, dude. Got to chill up there. It brought me back, bruh. So when I did back to back with Ian a couple years ago, it was fun. Danny killed it. I like how he's blending 2 genres together. He's a huge slam head like me. He put out a song with fucking Peeling Flesh. I did feel kind of silly though, because I haven't DJ'd for a while or like played a fucking dance music show, and he's like, yo, you should come out, and I'm like, bet. But I just didn't know what to do, so I just started screaming, hey bitch, fuck, while he played his shit. Yeah, met up with Prosecute. He's cool. He has a cool Tsunami remix that's actually fucking fire, because I've heard remixes and they're kind of meh, but his really good. He also remixed Mike Posner, and on the last day we got there early and got to go on main stage with Posner, and he played all of our remixes, and I thought it was fucking sick that main stage he fucking played a crazy ass rhythm track. He played Prosecute's fucking remix, and it went off, and there was a pit. It was tight. Overall, great experience. When are you in Canada? I literally just did a 2-week tour in Canada with Puya and Fat Nick and everybody. All but 6 boys. When are you coming to Australia for a tour? Hopefully soon, my man. Hopefully ASAP. ASAP. Yeah, dude. DMZ, you got it right, dude. You mentioned a terror tour following the project with Dom. Is that before or after Getter tour? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. I have I'm definitely still planning a tour with Domsa. There's nothing confirmed. I think we're just planning shit. But yeah, Samsara is like the when Samsara comes out, that's when I'm going to be working on a lot more Getter stuff. But I'm always working on TERROR REID stuff regardless. I just got hit up. I just posted today, I did a song with Token, the homie. It's on his album coming out, I think Thursday. Shout out Token, but yeah, I have a sick thing on that. I'm working with Hawaii Slim on some shit for TERROR REID. And also, like I said, a full-length TERROR REID album before the end of the year. Still to come. So, while I am focusing a lot of energy on dance music again and getting shit revived. Not revived, it just returned. TERROR REID will always be a passion project that I'll forever be working on. Yeah, man. Good experience. And now I realize I have a cheat code, bro. I've been putting out only rap for the past couple years. Now I have infinite samples for Getter. Boom. No more sampling Big L. No more sampling shit that I have to clear. In Mike Posner, there's literally, right before the second drop, there's a piece of my song with Puya, Vengeance. It's just a bar I threw in there because it was triplets and it made sense. In front of Mike Posner's set, yeah, there was a lot. And the craziest part was, his set was the first of the day on Sunday. Kind of crazy. There was still that many people. Oh, I'm definitely going to do EDC next year. 100%. I mean, fuck, I hope. Shit. I definitely missed all the festivals this year. But next year's going to be fat, dude. It's going to be real fat. Thanks, Based Waffle, bro. Yeah, I just started streaming not that long ago. It's just like a chill sesh with my bros where I can talk shit. More so, I just want, want you to hear everything you know about your boy from your boy, not from some he said, she said bullshit. How would you recommend getting back into music and art after a long break? I just got a master's degree and trying to get back in it. Congrats, bro. I have a master Bader's degree. It's actually a batch. I have a batch in my master bait degree. Anyway, stupid cum jokes. I would say one thing that's been pissing me off, getting back into making dance music from scratch again, is all the new tools. As dope as they are and as stoked as I am to use them, it's just, they're so new and it's so much more shit you have to learn, but like you also don't have to. You can just kind of stick to what you know. But just fucking experiment, dude. A reset palette is like your best weapon in that fucking battle. Because like I said, I stopped because I couldn't think of anything to fucking make and it was driving me nuts. So I did the stuff I could make. And now I'm at a spot where I have all these ideas again from doing everything else. So I would say off rip, just do not stick to one thing. I always say that, but like if you're getting back into it, just literally make whatever the fuck. I just made a fucking random Deftones song the other day. Random Deftones style song. Try singing, try some new shit you never done. Because you want whatever will fulfill you, not sexually. Just like general fulfillment. Does it curve, says Marcus? No, it's a sharp right angle. It's like an upside down L. Getter and Flume in the future? I fucking hope so. That fool follows me, Flume. I'm looking at you, big guy. It's about that fucking time, bro. Nah, he's probably scared, honestly. He's probably super scared. Nah, we would make some crazy shit. I'm also excited to see where all this goes, because with as well as the project did when I was still actively on it and like before I took my break, I've always had a problem with letting people in to my ideas and my projects. So I always want control somehow. Getter's rod is an obtuse triangle? Yes. Fucking, what was I saying? Damn it. ADD got me again. No, yeah, I always, like, if I have something, and then I'll complain about it at the same time, but I'll be like, oh, I want to do some merch. And then hit up my guys like, yo, can you guys get this merch done for me? Blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, bet. And they'll do their jobs and then get me all this art. But then I'll be like, no, I don't like it. So it's like I'm stabbing myself in the leg. So for the first time in my career, I'm finally like letting the leash go. And I'm like, bro, just let's do some cool shit. I'm going to stop. I feel like I've done it since I was 16, 17. I've done it for the love and for the art. And I want the exact vision as close to my vision as I can. And it got me far as fuck, and I'm hyped. But now, while I'm still doing it for the love and the art, I would like to see the other side of that coin and be like, okay, well, maybe it's good to not do everything myself and to have, you know, like for instance, when I did Visceral, Sus Boy was the creative director, and he did all the visual stuff, and that's why it stood out so much. So that's like the only time I really did it. So yeah, it's cool because I'm going to be working with people doing shit I've never done. Hey, shout out Stephen Pale. That's my old manager, one of my fucking best buds. Trench Lords 2. Oh my gosh. What are you doing, Steven? What are you doing? Stop this. No, Steven knows. Steven's an OG. He was there when I put out the first Trench Lords, bro. And now that shit is being played fucking main stage. I love it. Newsflash, guys. I'm a time traveler, bro. I came from the past into the future, gave y'all some stank. What are the odds of some Getter real base shit or Tsunami Foghorn or Drain? Super fucking possible. I'm really tight with those guys. I actually sampled Foghorn in a new song. Well, Foghorn guest vocals on Snuffed on Sight. Forgot what song it was, but I sampled Foghorn in this new one I'm working on. I'm really hyped for the new music because the other thing, I just said I never give up creative control. And I feel like it makes my shit lag a little bit, and then I get upset even though it's my decision. So not only with that, but also, fuck. What was I about to say? Damn it. Yep, it's gone. It'll come back to me. Dang it. It's gone. Black Carl's the man, bro. I was chilling with him at Red Rocks. He's the shit. How did the Mike Posner collab come about? Yeah, I was just talking about it, but essentially, I got this new agent, and he has been working with Mike for a while. And it was kind of like a, hey, you want to do this? You don't have to. But then I'm like, dude, let's see if I can do this. And I did it in like 5-6 days. Just kind of locked myself. I did it in my bunk on the tour bus, in the fucking green rooms in the hotels, and just banged it out. But it was good. I got like the old feeling back of like fucking just barricade, fucking riding on that fucking barricade, bro, low key. You got to check out Aftershock if you've never been. Tsunami and Deftones are playing this year. Oh my God, I saw the flyer for that shit, girl. Come on now. Come on now. Parker Cannon. I feel like I know who that is. Oh my God, yo. Actually, I gotta text my boy. The first day I went, fucking chopped it up with Rusco for the first time in so long. And it was funny because I was just, before I saw him, I was just talking to somebody about how I literally played his music before him when I was 17. Okay, Gentry. Story so far. Damn, I haven't heard them in so long. Yeah, I mean, I told him, I told him about that a while ago. I forgot where we were. I want to say it was Texas. Like years ago. We played in Texas together. I was direct support for him. And right before I went on, he was chilling in the backstage, and I was like, yo, dude. And we've been friends at this point. We've chatted and stuff, like, no big deal. But I was like, dude, I was just drunk enough to tell him. I was like, bro, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you remember Santa Cruz Catalyst back in the fucking day. You played a show, and the opener who played right before you played your music. And he was like, yeah. I was like, dude, that was me, bro. I was like, I wanted to formally apologize to you because A, I was a dumbass kid who won a contest for that spot, and B, I didn't know the fucking rules. And he was hella cool about it. He was laughing his ass off. And even at the time when that shit went down too, he was like cool about it. He wasn't like a fucking dick, which is tight. But yeah, it was funny. But now every time I see him, I'm just like, hey, you remember? Don't worry, I'm not gonna do it again. But then me and my girl went front row, EDC, bass pod, and watched Casper and Rusco back to back. They played all the old hits. It's fucking fun as shit, dude. Chill with my boy Kevin too, was out there. A lot of good stuff. Also, I'm not going to give any details, but I have been chatting with some top guys in the fucking comedy circuit of stuff. I feel like, if I'm being honest, I've wanted so much to be involved in comedy and do all these cool podcasts and stuff, but since I was so concentrated on Terror REID so much and kind of not really with the Getter stuff, a lot of people couldn't, even though I have the same exact tattoos and it's me, they couldn't connect the dots. And I wanted to do all this shit for so long, and now just off rip starting it out, I'm getting hit up by all these dudes like, hey, you want to do this? You want to do this? I'm like, fuck yeah. So I'll definitely be on like a lot of comedy shows, like podcasts and shit like that pretty fucking soon. I'm excited. Hey, you know what? We got a lot of peeps in here right now, so I'll tell you what. DMZ. I think it's time to lock in. Start the epic music now. My page. Look at that button. See that button? Follow back. I'm gonna do it live on camera, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Put the use the Saw music. Look at that. We made history, guys. Does that help when you do that? We've locked in. Officially locked into DMZ, dude. It feels good. Let me tell you, it feels good. It feels great. Great guy. Had fun hanging out with you at EDC, big guy. And I definitely still want that hoodie/jersey. Shout out DMZ. It happened. Wow, I can't believe it happened. I'm getting so emotional now because of it. Hell yeah. It's a good day. It's a great day. Did anybody hear, first off, Sam Hyde and his squad announced Extreme Peace, which is the new season of World Peace, which I'm ecstatic about. I don't know if anybody's a fan. I know a lot of people have their thoughts and opinions, but I fucking love their shit, and especially Nick Rochefort. And if you watch the trailer for Extreme Peace 2, looks like they got bones in it. Bones is in one of the skits. So not only is it hilarious and independent, but they're also tapped in. And I'm excited. I love the first season. Yeah, I love Sam Hyde. It was great. And it sounds really lame. Maybe it doesn't. I don't care. Fuck you. But there's been some clips I've seen of. There's been clips of his that I've seen that are very helpful. Like he has great advice, and a lot of it has like there's been recent times where like I have a falling out with like a close friend of mine, and I'm not talking to them anymore because of something they did, and realize like you ever like know somebody, and then you think you know them for years, and then you come to find out something about them or something that they're doing that's just like completely fucking stupid and like you would never want it to be in your life. So if like I remember I was going through some shit like that and and I'll be like, you know, watching just random videos or whatever, and then I remember seeing literally a Sam Hyde clip from like 8 years ago, bro, and it was literally like, you know, maybe it's one-sided, maybe it's not, but it was pretty helpful in the situation I was in. So I think he's hilarious, and I think he has great advice. Sam Hyde's TED Talk, dude, so funny. He's a fucking boss. He's hilarious. My favorite comedy podcast? I mean, Kill Tony, but I've been loving Story Wars. I don't know if that's a podcast. Are You Garbage is fucking great. I just watched the Are You Garbage with H. Foley and Kevin Ryan. They basically just interview fools and ask them a bunch of questions and then tell you if you're a garbage person or not. It's really good. Hell yeah, I'm working with Sudden Death and Prosecute. We're making hella shit, bro. Would you rather have pancake hands or rollerblade feet? Rollerblade feet all day. How are you gonna beat your meat with some pancake hands? Huh? Oh shit. Yeah, that's true. I haven't streamed since the GTA 6 trailer came out, the second one. I think it looks fucking shitty. I think it's gonna suck. No, I'm just kidding. It looks fucking great. And there's I'm tapped into the Chili mystery. There's a lot of stuff in the first and second trailer that are very Chili mystery related, and I love that about it. But I think it looks great, and I think they do a really good job of making you think one thing, and then when it comes out, you're like, fuck. Like, I guarantee Jason is going to have a whole nother side of him that we don't know about. I bet you there's going to be, this is my prediction, I bet you there's going to be a prologue like GTA 5, and I bet you the prologue is going to have some real shit happen in it, and then that real shit will come to bite him in the ass later like it did in 5. And I think it's probably going to have to do with Lucia. But yeah, I'm ecstatic. I can't wait. They could take as long as they want. Angel, what's good, bro? What's the best advice you heard about progressing on not only an electronic music career, just as an artist? Fuck yeah, I've been here since Smasher. And Young Sky Mask. Terror REID all the way. Young Ski Mask. Big love, never stopping as always. Thanks, bro. Argentina, what's good? How to progress in a music career? Consistency. You have to. When I first started, nothing else mattered but the music. I just made a fuck ton of music. I think at one point I was putting out like 5 EPs a year of just shit that I thought was cool, and nobody's opinion can change it ever. It was just like, this is my shit and it's the shit. I'd say consistency. You have to go out there. You have to put your face, and you have to get cool with other people and be consistent as fuck. Remix popular songs, but more than anything, you have to have your own style. And like, people say it's pretty hard to find your own style, but it's not. You just like, whatever you make is essentially your style. I make everything so people know, they never know what to expect when I put some shit out. You know. But yeah, just try to be as unique as you can. I would, if you use preset packs too, not saying anything bad about them, or like, you know, sample packs and shit, use them, but learn from them. Don't just like open it up, use a patch, and then put out a song with that. If I were you, what I did back in the day is you would get a sample pack from whatever company, open up the patches, see the sound, and then like, what do they do with alien spaceships? They fucking reverse engineer them. So open up a sound and just kind of from start to finish, boom, boom, boom. If you have Serum 2, read the fucking Serum 2 manual so you know where everything is. You know, I literally just did that because I've been an avid Serum user, but there's still new shit that I'm still figuring out. Also, don't worry about what you're using, dude. It's whatever works for you. You can make the same sound in pretty much anything. Experiment a lot. Bumberclat. Oh, I farted. Shit. Can you show your ad-libs in Comatose and Mad Woozy? I'm eating cookies, man. Yeah, which one is it? Is that Comatose? I'm over here now. I'm over here. Yeah, let me see if I got it here. I do most of my recordings alone, but I like to try to make it seem like I'm with other people. So I'll say stuff like that. Here we go. I'm a 10 on the ground, feeling man woozy. I think this is it. No, I couldn't find the firepower stuff. I really don't know what happened to it, but I do know I made it on a separate, when I was on Logic, was when I was making that stuff. And yeah, I don't really know what happened to it. I probably have some like in storage somewhere that I haven't found. Okay. Okay. Okay, where'd it go? Does that work? Yep. Farted again. What's up? Is it Mad Woozy? Oh yeah, Shane Gillis, bro. Fucking the Matt and Shane Secret Pod's really good. I started it from episode 1 to catch up, and their producer is a good friend of mine. I mean, not good friend, but like we're homies. Sean Gardini, Guard Dog. He's the one that told me to what to get for the Buscast. I'm like, what do y'all use? Because y'all are mobile, and he's like, just get this thing, yada yada. Told me how to set it up. Shout out Guard Dog, dude. Hilarious. I saw his stand up out here. Yeah, Matt and Shane's pod. Really good stuff. Kill the movie. Triple X rated, feet up. Oh, that's when it had drums. So you wanted to see the ad-libs? Yeah, so there was a lot. These are just takes. What the fuck?
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. I'm gonna do this one from over here. I'm over here now. I'm over here. What do we got? Yup. I'm gonna do this one from over here. I'm over here now.
Try to make it sound like it's more than just me in the studio.
I mean, it's late.
I'm over here.
Don't make me
What do we
flip.
got? Shut the fuck up.
Hey,
check it.
check it. Throwing 10 on the ground, feeling mad woozy. Lay bed with your aunt, about to shoot a movie. Triple X, call it what you want. This divine intervention. Yeah, I got one.
Who is this kid?
Divine intervention. Yeah, I got one more.
Where we at?
Okay.
Who is this kid? Ha ha ha. Jim back. They all tens.
Yeah, good stuff. Fun stuff. Great stuff. I'm getting sweaty in here, bro. It's fucking hot, dude. It's fucking hot in here, dude. Any plans to come to, I almost said Uranus. Europe would kill for it. Hell yeah. Hell, man. You already know, bro. Anxiety mixed with stage fright. How do you see past that? I'll tell you right now. I don't. Embrace it. Literally embrace it. Think of this. Think like you're a big metalhead, or you love hardcore music, or you love fucking rap, and you're pissed as fuck. But you can't beat anybody's ass, and you can't cuss anybody out online or anything. So what do? You use the anger. You know, force through it. Write a fucking angry song. If I go on stage, I'll tell you, I hadn't stepped on a fucking like a rave stage in so long. I go to main stage, I'm shaking, I'm nervous as fuck, hella fucking anxiety. But then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, if I look anxious, people are gonna think I'm anxious. So I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna fucking kill shit and make it look like I'm having the best time and not about to have a panic attack. And then on the other side of that, the job's done and everybody thinks you fucking killed it. So if you're feeling like that, literally just power through it. Like, never use it as like oh man, I couldn't do it because I'm anxious. Oh, I couldn't do this because I was anxious. Or oh, I couldn't do this because I'm depressed. Because that means it won. And then you're now a victim of this shit. But if you fucking, if you're feeling anxious, you got stage fright, you're like, oh damn, I'm nervous, blah, blah, blah. It's like what these losers that make Riz videos, these fucking stupid ass motherfuckers, they make like, they show off their Riz, how to talk to women. While it is gay and fucking, I hate those fucking videos. They're going for it. And if they didn't, they would feel like shit. So just, it's the same bag all the way around. If you are hungry, but you're scared to make a big meal or scared to try to cook your own meats, you think you're going to get sick. So then you just like microwave something or like eat something shitty and it doesn't fill you up. Well, guess what? It's because you were scared of it. So if you're fucking nervous to go on stage, nervous to write, nervous to do this, blah, 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 all you got to do is treat it like it's your fucking enemy. Like anxiety is the fucking chain that's holding you to a wall in Saw. You know what I'm saying? And what are you going to do? You're going to let it win? Or you're going to cut your fucking foot off, bro? Cut that shit off, bro. Get a new one later. Cut off the foot, go on stage, and don't have a panic attack. That sounds corny, but that's literally what I do every time. I'm nervous every time. But you have to use it. You have to always, like, I guess I am kind of self-conscious here and there about certain things. I've had weight problems my whole life and shit like that. But if there's one thing, like when I'm on stage, I always want to look cool as fuck. That's what every musician, whether you just want to look good or cool or fucking some shit. So as long as you're making sure that happens, like I'll give you another example. I'm always scared of falling on stage like a fucking idiot. If I ever did fall, I would play it off and make it funny or like, you know, freestyle about it or some shit, you know? You never know what's going to happen, but you being in that moment, you being present and being on stage or even being in the studio, that is how you get the best of anything. Anything. Any comedian, I'm not a stand-up comedian, any stand-up comedian I talk to, they're like, you need to be present. You have to live in it. You shit your pants, you have to live in that diaper and know that you shit your pants. If I'm on stage and I'm thinking about other shit, the show's going to suck. Everyone's like, dude, how do you memorize all these lyrics and rap on stage like that without missing a bar, your breath control, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's because I'm literally there. It's because I wrote this song and I'm performing it, and I want everybody to be like, damn, this song slaps. Damn, he did write this. He is a fucking boss when it comes to writing lyrics. He's not a juggalo. Troll. But yeah, just fucking force through it, you know? And then the more you do that, the more it lessens and gets... I used to be so scared to rap on stage. Dude, I used to wear a fucking ski mask because I was scared of rapping. I was like, do I suck? Are people gonna blah, blah, blah? Now I take my shirt off on stage, dude. You know what I'm saying? I used to be scared of writing and recording raps in front of people. And now I want to flex it because I've challenged, you know. I'll tell you what, I almost bailed on going to EDC Sunday because I woke up anxious and I felt like shit. And I'm definitely sick right now with some sniffles, and it was a lot worse yesterday, but I was about to fucking hang it up. My girl's like, what the fuck? You plan on going, and now because you're worried about something that hasn't even happened yet, you're going to bail on your plans that you already made? Fuck that. And I'm like, you know what, babe, you're right. That's also one thing I'm working on too, is fucking... I worry too much about shit. Like way too much about just nothing. And every single time, it's for nothing. I remember when I had a first meeting with UTA and they were like, oh, we're not interested. I was so bummed out and like, fuck, man. Like in my head, I'm like, it's cool. It'll work out. This is the path. This is how shit goes. But, yeah, it's, every time I've ever worried or been anxious about anything, it never, ever goes that way. My bev right now, dude, it's Topo Chico, low-key. Sipping on the tub. You know, I'd be sipping. But yeah, it was sort of a rant, but do yourself a favor. Any disability or something you have that's off, do your best. Don't hide it, but don't fucking bow down to it, and don't let it fucking win, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know how fucking hard it was for me? I'm not trying to play the victim here or say anything except for a story to hopefully help somebody out there. And it makes me sound... No, it makes me sound pretty cool, actually. I was obviously doing EDM for a while. Obviously. Majority of my career. And I've been rapping on the side. It's been really fun. Reached a point where EDM shows you get a lot of money from. If you play your cards right, you can get like a lot of money per show. It's pretty opposite of rap. In rap, you get a lot of money from the music. If the song does well, you get a lot of money. Not so much with EDM, at least in my experience. You get all the money from shows. So I had to make a decision where I was no longer enjoying my time doing electronic music, and I couldn't think of anything to write. The shows were great. It was always a good time. At the time, I had stopped drinking as well, so shows weren't as fun, because it doesn't matter who you are or what you do. If you go to a fucking show to dance, 90% of people are going to drink and get fucked up. That's just how it goes, and it's not a bad thing. But when I took that part out, I started to kind of enjoy it less. I felt better, but I enjoyed it a little bit less. And around the same time, I started to kind of run out of ideas to like fucking music-wise and blah, blah, blah. I've collabed with the people I wanted to collab with. I feel like I did what I wanted to do. So I had to make a decision. Do I want to stick around and keep making some really good money from these shows? Or do I go the other path and completely abandon all this shit that I've built up this whole time to follow something that I love, that I really see a future in, and just want to feel fulfilled, not sexually, musically fulfilled? And so I had to make a decision. I took a big fucking hit, dude. And it was just because I loved it. And I was so nervous to do it, dude. But like as soon as I made that fucking push, and then I put out, it's like put the Getter thing on hold. He's dead, blah, 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 blah. I had so much fun, and I found that shit again. And so now I'm back. But if I had let my feelings and the way I thought about it and my anxiety get the best of me, I probably would have went the other direction. And yeah, I probably would own a house and a bunch of cars and be super fucking rich, but I wouldn't have felt fulfilled. Because like money's tight, don't get me wrong, but you want to be stoked before you don't want to be super fucking rich and not be happy with everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents. You know, I'm ready to make more sick music and make hella money again. Always down with that shit. That's why I named the album Samsara with Damsa. And I'll tell you the definition right now because I don't want to butcher it and make Buddhists angry. But Samsara means the cycle of death and rebirth to which life in the material world is bound. So it's the cycle of birth and death, figuratively and I guess legitimately, where you're going to hate me for this. It's kind of like the GTA mystery. You know what's going to happen, so you know what not to do, or you think you know what's going to happen, so you do what you normally do, and you keep living in the same suffering, and you keep living in this fucking hellhole of, like, they call it the birth and death cycle, where you live the same life and you do the same shit and make the same mistakes, but on that one fucking, as soon as you take the different path and you follow what you actually like versus what is expected, then that's when the shit starts to change. You know what I mean? And me and Domsa are really big into enlightenment and all that shit. We had a bunch of, there's actually a skit in the album. I'll play it. How about that? Because I literally just finished this album. There's a skit in it at the end of one of the songs where it's me, Domsa, and Micro just having a fucking conversation in the car before the last show in Orange County on the Manifesto tour. They're smoking blunts, and we got fucking real as fuck, and we just started talking about all this shit here. Me. Yeah, right here. Shit. Yeah, me and him share the love for. I wouldn't call myself a Buddhist, but I definitely fuck with their practices and everything that they believe in and talk about and stuff. And we share that, so we talked about it a lot. And yeah, I don't know. You rock with Grizz. Thoughts on him returning? I didn't even know he left. Collab possibilities? Fuck yeah, bro. That's my guy. I love Grizz. Hi, it's been a while. Quick question. I recently made a flip of inhalant abuse. Can I upload it to SoundCloud without any problem? I think so, and I hope so. I don't have access to my SoundCloud. I didn't even know people still used it, to be honest. But if you upload it, and if something happens, that's fucking my bad. If I had access or some sort of way to clear it, I totally would. That's the other thing. I reset my team completely when I stopped doing Getter. And so now the team's expanding. I got new management. I got a new agent. Got some people. I'm hiring more people and shit. But like I started from square one again. And I'm blessed to be able to do that. I am glad that I did Terror Reid when I did, though, because it was like kind of a backup. I feel like a lot of people don't have a backup. But because your boy has futuristic ADD as a superpower, I'm able to do that, and it feels good. I think the same Eddie kicks, synth, bass, all except hi-hats and percussion. Old massive key I've been with, sound engineer. Now I'm learning to glue all parts. Yeah, fuck yeah. Tracks with some structure, fuck yeah. Is that what I think it is on your shelf back there? Yes, it is. Jenna made me... Check this out. Hold on. Shit's a mess right now, I know. Yeah, Jenna made me this cool painting for my birthday. That's Kiki up there with an alien. We got the UFO. It's picking up all the stuff I love. Wats Suh Dude, grave, Terror Reid grave. The moon looks really cool. I love the shading. Is that a frog on the... Yeah, cool little frog on the Suh Dude thing. I love it. It's fucking awesome. Thank you, Jenna. Great painting. Great fans. But yeah, man. I didn't really want to crack open any projects today because kind of just wanted to catch up before the surgery. It's not a serious surgery. I have a I guess I have to say it now. I have a benign tumor in my nutsack. It's completely harmless, but it's essentially a third ball, and I've had it for a bit. And years ago, the doctor's like, nothing's gonna happen. It's not gonna hurt you, and it hasn't hurt me. But he's like, eventually you're gonna have to take it out because it's gonna get bigger. So I'm getting a third ball popped out tomorrow, and it's like a 2-3 week healed thing. It is my nuts, and I am nervous as fuck, but your boy's gonna be chill. I mean, dude, when you got testosterone and ADD like me, you're blessed with a third ball. What can I say? My boy signed a new EDM deal. Yeah, I mean, not so much a deal. I explained it earlier, but I could do it again. I joined UTA, which is an agency that handles everything across the board. They do music. Some of the biggest artists are on there. They also do comedy. They do film. They do everything. So right now we're starting with my boy Ben Hogan picked me up. We're starting with obviously music, and eventually gonna clock into the film and comedy realm. So yeah, balls. We got some plans. I've been talking with Hawaii Slim. I met him at the Skrillex show. I'm gonna make some shit with him for TERROR REID. TERROR REID stuff, like I said earlier, it's not gonna stop. I'm just able to do both again now, and I'm excited. There's a lot less, since there's no beef and there's no hatred or any pointless fucking shit that doesn't matter. I'm now able to hop back on the wagon. And damn, you had a botch vasectomy, brother. I'm sorry about that. Hey, at least we got 2, right? I'll give you one of my nuts. What's next with sudden death? I'm not sure. We linked up at EDC with his whole squaw. Had a great time. Chatted with him. And yeah, we're gonna make some music, obviously, for sure. I'm gonna fly out to wherever he's at. We're gonna make some stuff. He's on that same. I've known that fool for a while, bro. Back in the day, I used to do a couple times. I did at Icon Collective in Burbank. I wasn't like teaching a class, but I did like a guest spot a couple times and went in there and was just showing like, hey, here's how you make basses. And he was in those classes, and I chilled with him. He's cool, great fucking dude. And yeah, definitely we were talking about doing some shows together, doing some fucking music together. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to start working with the boys again. The boys in EDM, not the Suicide Boys. I did hit up Sam Hyde. I just DM'd him and was like, yo, bro, longtime fan. I remember his show got canceled back in the day, and I was super bummed out. But then I kept seeing him pop up a bunch. I saw Fish Tank, and I DM'd him and was just like, yo, you're great. Fucking longtime fan. If you're ever in Vegas, let me know. And so I think it'll happen. I think a lot of stuff that I've been wishing for will finally come to now that I've kind of chilled the fuck out and I'm not so picky. I feel like I grew up a little bit. The only thing, I think I'm more nervous to put on weight than I am for the surgery. Because I've been going to the gym so much. I've gained 15 pounds of muscle. Your boy's lightweight jacked. And I hate when you have to chill on a surgery and you can't work out. So I'm fucking... Also, my back has been fucked up again recently, which is super whack. You know what I did yesterday? You ever heard of Pre-Nuvo? Here, I'll show you. They just opened one in Vegas. My buddy did it. They did it a couple years ago when there was only a couple. But, shit. Does this work? Yeah, cool. Yeah, fucking this shit. I just did this yesterday. It just opened in Vegas. you sit in this fucking, dude, it was low-key kind of scary. It's like a giant MRI machine, and then they put you in like, I mean, pretty much a coffin. You lay in this bed, and then they put these things over you, and then they put these things over your eyes so you can watch Netflix. And I watched Love, Death, Robots. The new season is really good. But they scan your whole fucking body for like 45 minutes. And it tells you everything that's wrong with your fucking body that you don't know about. Because there's definitely still some shit going on with my bod that I would like to figure out what it is. Yeah, that's the machine right there. Shit. Right here. And you lay in this thing, and then there's like a TV back there, and you watch some shit. It was pretty pricey, but like, dude, it covers so much shit. My buddy did it and was like, dude, there was so much shit that like I didn't know was a problem. And then once you find out it's a problem, you fix it and you feel so much better. So I'm excited. A couple of days I'll have the results. Yeah, pre-nouveau. I'm hoping it's not a ripoff. You know what I hate? This just popped into my head. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. Old fucking drivers, dude. Old people driving fucking cars. Y'all have been driving longer than us. And I realize you're old, and you're fragile, and you're delicate. What the fuck are we doing? I had to wake up early for a doctor's appointment today and then go to a pharmacy right after. Both places I went, 2 out of 2. There's 2 lanes. Cars coming this way, cars going this way. Bro, both times, like 3 different times, there's an old person in my fucking lane coming right at me. And then I stop my car, because what the fuck am I going to do? And then they get really close to me, stop, back up, and then look at me like it's my fault. I'm like, bitch, take an Uber. Have somebody drive you. You should not be driving. Okay? Okay? That's all. Fucking idiots. And yes, I respect my elders, but stop fucking driving. Get out of the fucking way, dude. It's not, pre-nouveau is not AI technology. I don't know why they say that shit. It's essentially just like a fucking, like a next level MRI. It literally felt like Black Mirror, fool. It felt like Black fucking Mirror. And in my head, I was like doing the worrying thing I always do. And I'm like, dude, this thing's going to explode. This is going to explode. But it didn't. And it was chill. I don't know how long off a Getter EP or album will be, but if when you do, can you do a live stream on it, please? I remember you used to do that. Fuck yeah, I will. Hell yeah, and it's closer than you think. I got so many ideas already made, and I just have to turn them into actual songs. Got some cool features lined up. And after the surgery tomorrow, I will have nothing but time to finish everything. Yeah, AI is a fucking buzzword, dude. It doesn't fucking matter. I don't even think ChatGPT is fucking real AI, bro. It's literally just, like, I saw this meme earlier that I love it because you ever talk to, I think I saved it, but you ever talk to somebody and then they're like, let me ask ChatGPT. It's like, no. What you're doing is you're asking a program that somebody made that is going to take all the results on articles and spit out an answer to you. And I realize this because I will ask it something that I already know the fucking answer to, and it gets it wrong. So it's going off of whatever's on the internet. So if it pulls something off the internet that is fucking wrong, you're getting wrong information. Yeah, I don't think real AI is like something that can make decisions, something that can fucking, it's an artificial intelligence. So if you're like, hey, I want your opinion on something, what you think, not what the fucking, not what the internet thinks. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. I use Lala AI to separate stems whenever I'm doing bootlegs and remixes and stuff. And it's not AI. Maybe there's part of it that's AI, but it's just such a buzzword. It's like, bro, when smartphones came out, then we got smart tablets and we got smart TVs, smart fucking fridges, smart dildos. There was a smart blowjob machine that I didn't have, definitely didn't try a couple times. Definitely don't have it in my closet at home. They had a AI blowjob machine, which I also did not try. I never tried the auto blow in my life. But yeah, no, the AI stuff is, they gotta fucking chill on it. Oh, I did buy, y'all are gonna like this. I just bought CDJs and a mixer to build a new set. And have to go into EDC. I was there enjoying my time, visiting folks, checking out sets, but I was studying, bro. And when I do come back, when I do my first shows, I think we're starting in July, August or something. It's going to be the best shit I ever done. So it's going to be really good. LLMs are literally these giant models that are trained off of copies of the internet, so you ain't wrong. Yeah. I feel like there is real AI out there, but it's not fucking... We don't have it in our... Like, it's not going to be this shit. I do like what Apple was supposed to do. They didn't end up fucking doing it, but like okay, I'll give the image stuff and the video stuff, that seems like it's AI, because I don't know how that shit works, but if you're like, hey, make me... ChatGPT, you can upload a picture now and be like, make me look like fucking Invader Zim. And actually, I'm going to do that right now. That actually sounds like a good idea. But I do feel like that part of it is kind of AI, because it's using its idea of something to make the best possible thing. But yeah, I'd rather look at Google, dude. I'd rather go to Google myself and look up something. Okay, let's go ChatGPT. But yeah, anytime I'm talking to someone and they're like, well, I asked ChatGPT, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to listen to what you're about to tell me. Sorry about it. Okay, I'm going to turn this picture into Invader Zim using ChatGPT. Let's see how well they do. And you know what time it is? It's time for a pee-pee break. I'll be right back. Drain the main vein. What up? I'm back from pissing. What's good? Oh yeah, cool. It made... it doesn't look super Invader Zim, but they got the eyes down. Well, it's finishing up. Wow, it's kind of cool though. It made like a character in my shirt. Kind of cool. So yeah, I think that's mild AI. I do think though, I was just talking with Nightmare about this the other day, or at EDC. We were both connecting on how we were both very unorganized with our computer stuff, and we do our best to organize it, and doesn't always, work out. But if somebody's gonna make AI fucking tools, like the Lala one I use, or I think Slack is really good, make one for organizing, bro. Like Clean My Mac, but for organization stuff. Somebody make that, dude. That would be such a good idea. I just gave you $1 million idea. Do it. Do it. Metal track with sudden death, fuck yeah. You already know. You already fucking know, dude. We're doing that shit. Literally. Collab with Moist Critical? Dude, I wish. I love that guy. What's it called? What's the organizer called? I need this. I have CC Cleaner. I'm not talking about like cleaning my hard drives. I'm talking about organizing everything. Oh yeah, you wanted the comatose shit. Let me find it. think it's this one. Making intro. Having trouble making intros on ideas. Yeah, I like to try to. It sounds lame, but listen to the song and close your eyes and just figure out like the groove and like the cliff notes of what you just made. So if you have something that goes from E to D sharp over and over, figure out something like that. You know, it's tough sometimes, especially if it's like a dubstep song that's like very simple. But you can get creative with it. Use a lot of effects. Is this it? Let's do the standard funk formula. Funk. You know what? Before I get out of here, because it is date night with my beloved before my surge, why don't I'll show you a song that I literally made with that little SCO song. It's a dubstep song. Just gotta find it. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me hide this so I can save this. You like my iPod? It's a mirror. This is from like 2021 or maybe 2020. Out the fucking car before I shoot you, bitch. Such a good sample. I think this is the original sound. Yeah, so I double timed it and raised it up 3. I think these are just like reverb layer and a. Yeah, that's a good tip. If you're ever working on a song and it sounds like it's not full enough, like so all I did was take this synth and just put it in audio form so I could fuck with the groove a little bit. Right. So all I did was literally I duplicated this sound and raised the octave up. Maybe it's not that one. Which one is it? Fuck, come on. Okay, no, that one's just affected. Usually I'll do like this. kind of drowned it. Kind of fills it out a little bit. Kind of adds a little dimension. Also, I don't do this anymore. Just have a synth by itself. I usually will just use, not Saturn, Serum. You do the sub with direct out as my sub, and then I'll just use that. But yeah, that's a Lil Sco sample. This is what I do for my background noises if y'all want to hear that before I get out of here.
This is a robbery, don't make this to no murder, fool.
I actually got this trick from Space Laces. Not directly, he didn't like show me, but his tracks are always so full. And so I'm like, okay, I gotta do something. And so I just started putting a bunch of noises in the back. Like this is the Super Saiyan noise. Just going in the background. And it just fills out the song, especially if you have a synth that's pretty thin. Oh, what's up, Black Carl? Shout out Black Carl. Red Rocks was lit, bro. Those new ones you sent me are sick too. See, all these sounds just go into the background, kind of fill out the rest of it too. Like if you listen to it without this. It's just kind of like not as dope, not as full. Also, this was my last ditch effort to just a quick master for like shit. I do this. I put it for everything. It's just a quick ass compressor using the parallel punch. Usually, I'll fucking get rid of that, and then I put a little soothe in there. This great song's even better, and also a de-esser if you need it. And then I don't know why this is before that, but there's this brand. I forgot what the company's called, but they make like AI. It's not really AI. It's a smart limiter that scans your song and just limits it, because I fucking hate spending time limiting my shit and spending all this fucking, like, I want to write this song. So this gets rid of a lot of like the bullshit. Towards the end, if it's a final product, I'll go and do like the heavy lifting mixing shit. But it's called Smart Limit. I think it's by Sonable or something, or Sonable. So I'll put that on, and it's cool because you put it on the master, and then you just pick, like I could go electronic bass music, click record, and it'll basically limit the master how it thinks it should be limited. And it's got this loudness detector right here and it tells you how it's going to sound in Spotify versus exported. Yeah, like so these warnings, like you can turn off quality check and like the loudness monitoring, and then it's just a limiter. But if let's say you're using this for like a mix that's going to DSPs or whatever, this is like a graph. I never really have fully checked it out, but it's in Spotify by default, and it kind of tells you where your shit will land dynamically. And then it'll say like Spotify will turn down the track by 4 dB if these are your settings. And that's also without the clipper. And so I'll limit and then clip, or use master plan to clip. It's fucking easy as shit. And then I'll use this to just make sure. I like to try to get my shit. This is way too loud. I'm gonna just turn this off. But usually there's no fucking rules, but I'd try to get right here these luffs. Don't ask me what luffs means, but it's essentially your loudness. Deadmau5 would kick my fucking ass if he heard me say I don't know what LUFs are. But yeah, so whenever I export something, I try to get it between -7 or between -8 and like -5. So like 7 is like my go-to. So I'll usually do the limiting thing, yada yada. So yeah, that'd be good to like play out. And that's just how I do quick masters. Bada bing. I think that about wraps it up. Made a Banjo-Kazooie song, talked shit. Let's listen to this song one more time. So good. Stop, wait a minute, top, and I'm in it. I just need a little top, and I'm in it. Gutter Boy has a way with words, bro. Yeah, cool. I'm going to leave this shit up if you want to watch it. New Terror REID album. Hopefully we're announcing it in the next week. There will be merch. There will be it's an 8-track album called Samsara. Split 50-50, me and Domsta. Great fucking record. I'm assuming it's going to be out early June because we're putting it out to DSPs this week. I have like 30-something songs that I've been working on for Getter. Not giving you any information. It wasn't that last one I played's trash. It's never coming out. But it's going to change the game. You're going to fucking love it. If you don't, I'm sorry, but you will. We finally locked in with DMZ. Great guy. DMZ News, official. The lock-in has happened. Like I said, I'm getting surgery tomorrow. Nothing major. Going to be out for a couple weeks, and I'm still going to do my best to stream because I'm going to be sitting on my ass. So this is the perfect healing environment for that. Yeah. Thanks for fucking hanging out with your boy, dude. I'm going to go home. I got a call in 15 minutes to go over some offers for shows. I'm going to go home and fucking wash my nuts and then go to an escape room and possibly see a fucking movie with my beloved. So thanks for watching, yo. Shout out Prosecute. Look up his shit. And hey, Campbell, send me the 6 remix, bud. I'm going to need that. I'm going to need it. I hope all my guys get head tonight. I hope all my gals also get head tonight. Yeah, have a good day. Don't fight anybody. Check my super chat. Oh, my bad, bro. Last one. What's up, Reed? Love your music. Since you seen you live in Phoenix and Denver, those were great shows. I'm a small clothing brand. I'm tired of spelling my company. It's not allowed on YouTube. Scalping Club. That's a cool name. Let me check it out, big dog. Scalping Club. Is it Scalping Club _? I'm assuming it is. Oh yeah, this shit's hard. Cool, man. I got your DM. Sick, yo. Dope. Sick, dope. Dope and sick. And everyone here is a fan of Marcus, right?
Why did you hit him? Why did you do that?
What does it mean?
What does what mean? Okay, I probably have to deal with that. Then, yes, you did. I just saw you do it. No,
you didn't.
I'm glad he finally linked up with Jimbo Jones. Jimbo Jones. But yeah, shout out Marcus. Shout out all of y'all. Thanks for fucking with your boy. I'm going to go get my third ball chopped out tomorrow, and I'll give y'all some updates. Be ready for new music from Terror REID and from Getter. We're going to do Terror REID tour, touring as Getter, bunch of collabs, bunch of good stuff.